Hello, a good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, whenever you come across this. And welcome to the Daily Oracle Pull. So, today we are going to be getting cards from the Medicine Card deck. And this has a longer read to it. It's always, I find really helpful though. But this is by Jamie Sams and David Carson. We're going to get some cards from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and that's by Denise Lynn. We're going to get some cards from the Moonology deck, and that one is by Yasmin Boland, and the artwork is by Nyx Rowan. And then we'll also get a card from The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein, and we'll get a card from the Forest Fae. Hello, David Bruce, welcome in. And Forest Fae is by Nadia Turner. All right, let's get a prayer over these cards, and then we'll do it to it. Great Spirit, thank you for always guiding me every breath of my life. Please help me to clearly see, clearly and plainly understand your message through the symbolism and impressions that you give to me, so that I can relay the messages and speak the words that need to be spoken in their perfect place to help anyone on their path. Draw anyone to this message who needs to hear it. Protect everyone who comes across this message, covering them in pentacles of light. What is the energy that we're working with in the collective today? What do we need to know for our best and highest good? Thank you so much. Okie doke. All right, let's do it to it. Okay, we're going to start with the Sacred Destiny to get the main energy out of the day. So we'll get some shuffles, and then we'll see what we get. We'll read the symbolism together. So for our best and highest good, what do we need to know on this day? Timeless energy whenever you come across it. For our best and highest good. Please and thank you. For our best and highest good. One more shuffle. All right, let's see what we get. For our best and highest good. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. I'm not taking them. We need to know. Not quite. Whoa, another huge stack. You know what? I'm going to take the top three. Hey, okie doke. Interesting. Okay, so, first we're working with flexibility. That's a tiger. Flexibility, power. Whoa, Odin. And fulfillment. We got this card fulfillment earlier this month. Man, things are really coming to fruition. They're ripening. And they're ripening the more we heed that inner call and go within, linking up with that moon energy, that intuitive knowing, the synchronicities in our life, being open to the messages from spirit. They're all around us at all times. And the more we open to that energy, the more they're presented to us through numbers, through animals, through signs, through sounds, sometimes through song. But yeah, this fulfillment that is coming, it has to do with your flexibility and the power that you wield. And this flexibility to see multiple perspectives, to to not be so eager to just act, the flexibility to work with the seasons. We're getting like this spring to fall energy here. Plus, I mean, tiger energy. So I know a bit about cat energy, and tigers fall under that category, but I never did like specific research on tigers themselves. But I sure wouldn't want to get in between a tiger and its prey or a tiger and its cub, right? Are they called cubs? I'm not sure. So this flexibility that you're learning to hone to come into this fulfillment, it does have to do with learning to plan, to be very fixated on your goal while at the same time remaining flexible to the changes around you. So to have a laser focus on a goal doesn't mean that we forsake what we're seeing around us, that we're not taking into account the things that are changing, the people who are important to us, their points of view and their opinions. This is saying that you need to remain flexible and grow with the seasons, that like it is coming into fruition, into this fulfillment, but you have great power to wield here. And this mountain that you're climbing here, you might want to look to Odin too, and crows could be a symbol for you, but lightning striking, and I'm seeing it striking very specifically at different spots. And then also it's giving me the notion of the way our lungs, they look like trees on the inside, just like this lightning strike here. It's so fascinating how nature mimics us, or we mimic nature. Maybe it's a bit of both. I mean, this just the it amazes me. It is just such a profound thing at how efficient and just sacred and just the grand design of the human body, right? And so we're being called to link up with these earthly patterns and these earthly phases, syncing up with, your what's it called? Your circadian rhythms with the sun and the moon and the weather, becoming more attuned to that, attuned and in tune with that. But this is like great God energy, that is what is, propelling you like down into your veins, because it's not only our lungs that look like that, but it's also our veins that look like that when these lightning strikes happen. So it's a very physical level, like taking these signs and these signals and cultivating that relationship with the Great Spirit, with the universe, with God. This is going to help you to regulate it through your body and to be in tune with that message around you, because it's coming to this moon energy too, and this full fruit of this juicy ripe peach, which this takes a long time too. Something that I said when this card was pulled before, I'm feeling that vibration again, that I want to remind you that it takes many years for the tree, a peach tree, to grow, or an apple tree, whatever your favorite fruit could be, right? I mean, they're not all grown on trees, but a lot of them are. But when it comes to tree energy, it takes a lot of years for the tree to grow, and many years after that, then it starts producing the fruit. It starts blossoming and creating an abundance that keeps on giving, as long as the giving and the taking is reciprocal. And it's an ebb and a flow. It's like a swirling energy inside of our own energy centers in our body. And so learning to harness this power and to look to spirit, to be flexible with it, that is what is going to bring you your true fulfillment. So just step slowly, find that balance inside yourself, find that peace of mind, and hone into that spirit. And I would say I always feel this way, and it seems to be the overlying message of so far February and January, that this cultivation of our connection to God is so key and important to finding the balance in life, because there are mountains to climb here. And it's about being in that present moment while still having a focus ahead. And so fulfillment, it's predicting that this is what's coming for you, especially if we do remain in that solid place inside, like bringing that energy inside of ourselves, so we're not so triggered by outside events, or so flipped upside down by outside events. That is a big part of coming to terms with our path in life. Okay, let's get a moon card to see what else messages that we could learn about grounding ourselves. Grounding, so funny with that lightning energy, right? Okay, what else could we learn about this grounding energy and this awe-inspiring grand design of the universe of which we're a part. Please and thank you for our highest good. Yeah, the balance of the light and the dark. Important. We behold each for our best and highest good. What do we got? That'll help us on our path. New moon energy, new cycles. It's not that way, it'll happen. There it is. Emotions are running high. Okay, so that's this grounding energy, this lightning energy, and this flexibility, learning our way through it. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. So because this card too is like, we've got major purples going on in here, our emotions are running high, and there are, we're connected with this wisdom and this spirit, and it could be that there might be a polarity between what it is that you're witnessing in the outside world and what it is that you know to be true inside of yourself. This calling from spirit, this wisdom within maybe isn't lining up with everything that you're seeing around you. And it's teaching you to have flexibility with the power that you wield. Also to remind you that you really are just so powerful. I felt like that was really important to say. So when these emotions are running high, take a pause, do some breathing. There have been times in my life where I was just so emotionally out of control. I've always had very intense emotions. For a long time, I thought about having t-shirts made that just say, I feel a lot. And so I can understand emotions running high. I come from a family who, emotions run high, and we never push anything under the rug. It was like in your face ugly, right? And there's a lot of pros and cons to that, but it's finding a balance within with these huge emotions. It takes time, all right? It does feel like that supermoon energy, like being taken over by that feminine intuition. But learning to be flexible with that and take a pause and breathe. Some of the things that have helped me through my most overwhelming emotions, like times of my life where I could not get my crying under control. As much as I wanted it, I was praying for it. My friend Emoji King, he's so awesome. I hope you guys get to meet him. He comes in and out of streams all the time. He taught me once to breathe in through one nostril, breathe out through the other nostril. This was the only thing that helped me get myself under control. Breathing is a big deal. And I also want to remind you that breath, in Latin, it is spiritus, and that is also synonymous with spirit, with God. That this life animating force that we're breathing inside, it even comes down to the terms like the spelling of things. They are genuinely spells. So learning this different breathing techniques can be really helpful. Also, another really easy one that you can do, I'm sure that you can learn to plug one nostril at a time. I never quite figured it out. I just used my fingers. But another one that you can do is that if you just take time to pause and notice the difference of temperature when you breathe in through your nose and out again. It's cold when it comes in, it's warm when it comes out. And that's all you focus on. And it helps clear your mind, because our mind is like the sky. I've said this before too. Actually, my massage therapist, she told me this, and it just helped in a really tumultuous time of my life, that our mind is like the sky, and the storms, they come and they go. The clouds, they come and they go. The rain, it comes and it goes, but the sky remains. We are witnesses of our emotions, right? We are not our emotions. We are witnesses of them. All right. So when emotions are running high, ground yourself. Learn the flexibility around it. Know that you are so power and that fulfillment comes through the mastery of our thoughts and our emotions. And it's a lifelong journey and you don't have to take it. But if you want to, it just takes one step at a time. Okay, now we're going to get to what animal medicine spirit could we work with. This is a bit of a longer read if you're feeling it. But let's see what we get for our best and highest good, to work through high emotions, to, yes, understand the wielding of this like electric power straight from the universe for our best and highest good. Please and thank you. All right, that feels really good. What do we need to know? Oh, well, that was so fast. Butterfly energy. Oh my gosh, chrysalis. Becoming, wow, into this fulfillment. Okay, +9, the end of a cycle, a grand overhead view, like really coming to terms with all that we see that we deem as ugly and all that we deem as beautiful. Really, yeah, the intricacies. Okay, we're going to read from this medicine cards book. Look how cool it looks. I love it. I guess, well, I do love books. Okay. Butterfly 9. Let's see. Transformation. Boop. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Butterfly that flutters in the morning light. You have known many forms before you e'er took flight. 9, butterfly transformation. The power that butterfly brings to us is akin to the air. It is the mind and the ability to know the mind or to change it. It is the art of transformation. To use butterfly medicine, you must astutely observe your position in the cycle of self-transformation. Like butterfly, you are always at a certain station in your life activities. You may be at the egg stage, which is the beginning of all things. This is the stage at which an idea is born, but has not yet become a reality. The larva stage is the point at which you decide to create the idea in the physical world. The cocoon stage involves going within, doing or developing your project, idea, or aspect of personality. The final stage of transformation is the leaving of the chrysalis at birth. This last step involves sharing the colors and joy of your creation with the world. If you look closely at what butterfly is trying to teach you, you will realize that it is the never-ending cycle of self-transformation. The way to discern where you are in this cycle is to ask yourself, 1, is this the egg stage? Is it just a thought or idea? 2, is this the larva stage? Do I need to make a decision? 3, is this the cocoon stage? Am I developing and doing something to make my idea a reality? And 4, is this the birth stage? Am I sharing my completed idea? By asking yourself these questions, you will discover how butterfly is relating to you at this moment. When you understand where you are, the symbol can teach you what you, the symbol can teach you what to do next to continue in the cycle of self-transformation. If you have found the position through which you are cycling, you will see the creativity of butterfly. Using the air or mental powers of this medicine is done with ease. As an example, if you have been feeling exhausted and have asked how to heal your fatigue, take notice of the colors you have been drawn to recently. Does your body feel better and green? Could this mean that you need to eat more green vegetables? This type of thinking is an inspiration from butterfly medicine. Butterfly can give clarity to your mental process, help you organize the project you are undertaking, and assist you in finding the next step for your personal life or career. The main message to be obtained from drawing this symbol is that you are ready to undergo some type of transformation. To discern what your next move is, use the butterfly spread. Wow, I just love it. Butterfly. So much beautiful symbolism with the butterfly. Dang, I hope this could help you on your path. That's great. Okay, so last two quick messages for the daily oracle energy. Transformation. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna get a you know what? I'm gonna go for the Forest Fae first. Let's get a little message from Forest Fae. Let's see if I can't shuffle these real quick. Whew, that's good. All right. One more. Okay, what do we got from the Forest Fae? For our best and highest good, helping us through this transformation, maybe some overwhelming emotions, maybe some big changes. How to come to center. There we go. Oh, I love this. Okay, I love this. I love all of them, right? Okay, so the gnome of buttons and mushrooms seek stillness and joy. They are wise teachers. You know what? I was at a music festival once, and I went to this really awesome mushroom workshop, and they talked about how mushrooms can cleanse the world. That you can actually put mushrooms on like really caustic material, like radiation and like the worst of the worst, and they actually clean it up. They clean up toxic waste. Jackie, right? I love you. Welcome in. Kristen, welcome. Good to see you. I love you guys. But yeah, think about how we transmute things and it just grows right through us, just like the mushroom. And then I don't know if buttons could be a symbol for you. Sometimes people find buttons. Buttons have never been one of my main signs that I find. Like I anyways, but it could be for you. But also with this buttons, it's always making me think of how it, it unlocks things, they secure things, they unlock things. Happy Saturday, Amber. Great to see you. So the gnome of mushrooms and buttons, we're seeking stillness and joy. They are wise teachers through this transformation. Like this, you know what too? It's so fascinating. Let me see. I wonder, I had little mushrooms growing up here for a little while. They're almost dead now. I don't know if you can see inside here. Those are little mushrooms in there. They just like popped up out of nowhere. Isn't that great? I got sidetracked. What was I saying? Okay, stillness and joy, they are wise teachers. Okay, yeah, the way a plant grows and the stillness therein, it is giving me this this flexibility and transformation vibration too. How long it takes for a thing to grow in the stillness. Dude, I love watching like the fast forward plants grow, especially when you can see what the roots are doing. It's so awesome. It's just, nature is so wise, and we are a part of that, even though it's a funky thing to be a part of society sometimes. So many programs, so many bids for our attention, which is our most valuable and precious thing that we could ever have, is our attention, right? So look to these teachers, what it is that we're unlocking or securing and coming to terms with these buttons. Also with this cone shape on top of her head, and the ears that like, be aware of what it is that you're hearing. Her eyes are forward focused. What is it that you're seeing? Being this witness. What's growing out of you and what's healing out of you? Like these mushrooms healing right out of her head. But this conical hat that she's wearing, it's like a protectant for our third eye and our crown chakra, but it's also like funneling in, like this powerful force, this God force funneling in right to you with like a passionate transition from that red color. And how then it is transmuting through us. Look to butterfly to know where you are on your transformation. And yeah, then with the green hair and the blue here, heart energy, grounding energy. that button at her throat, knowing what it is we're going to say, being flexible, slower, not so quick to move. When are we going to let that out? Because blue is that communication color as well. And it's like X marks the spot right on that little button there. It's treasure what you have to share. And you don't gotta speak all the time. You'll command more of a presence if you don't, actually. All right, last card of the day. Last card of the day for our best and highest good from the universe has your back. What do we need to know, spirits? Last message for us. For our best and highest good. Please and thank you so much. All right, what do we got? Ooh, it's this one over here. By its lonesome. Energy flows where my intention goes. Well, isn't that just the case? Energy flows where my intention goes. Little sacred triangles all linking up top there, almost like a web. And then, okay, so because we pulled this card and we've got these yellow energies, let's look at the yellow chakra, which is our third chakra, all right, which has to do with like self-confidence, alrighty? If you feel that you have blockages with your self-confidence and with your third chakra, you're welcome to take that symbolism into your mind. You're welcome to meditate on it. Looks like a gift from spirit, a hand that's just dropping down to your hand with that purple wisdom, doors and gates all around you, owl symbolism, wisdom, and the meditation for helping unblock your third power chakra. Power chakra. I am fulfilled emotionally, for spiritual wisdom is my gift. My place in the universe is clear and focused. I accept my power. Doesn't that feel powerful? So, energy flows where my intention goes. I surely appreciate y'all's. There's fungus among us. I've always loved that. Emoji, I was just talking about you, my friend. Welcome in. Oh, you know what it was too? Yeah. I'm so thankful you said that. Nuclear waste. That's the thing. Mushrooms can transform nuclear waste into beautiful breathing air. You certainly wouldn't want to eat those mushrooms, right? But isn't that something? Nature has a plan for everything. So wise. Our bodies are just as wise. It's so good. Well, dang, I sure love you guys. Thank you for spending this time with me. I look forward to tomorrow doing it. Oh yeah, plus Corey and I are going to be doing some live music at 3:15. You're welcome to tune in and jam out with us that way. What? Good to see you, man. So I'm also very grateful and thankful to my friends and my family. I'm so thankful to YouTube and StreamYard for making this available. And above all, thank you so much, God. Thank you to the Great Spirit and to all the guides helping me every step of my way. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Thank you so much.